Hello everyone, welcome back to the Divorce Warrior Academy YouTube channel. So today we are here with another class. Let's start today's class. So at first we will read the passage. Since the most ancient times, India has been not only periodically invaded by greedy hoarders, but also visited by tradesmen and travelers, scholars and sightseers. So the most of the ancient times, India not only periodically means time to time invaded by greedy hoarders, but also visited by tradesmen, travelers, scholars, and sightseers. Some of them have written books, and some of them have written some books. The books of these writers became the books of these writers become all the more important because there were not too many of them and they have served as rich source for the historians. So the books that writers wrote became all more important because they were not too many in numbers. They have they have served rich source for the historians also. It is especially in this context that observations provided by the great Chinese writer Huan Sang became very relevant. And the most relevant writing was of Chinese writer Huan Sang. Already in the 7th century, Buddhism was a powerful cultural force among the educated class of China. So, in the 7th century in China, the educated class were following Buddhism as a cultural force. It was common for Chinese pilgrims to come to India, the native land of Buddha, to pay their respect to the founder of their religion. So the Chinese pilgrims came to India to pay their respect to the founder of their religion, the Buddha, because Buddha was born in India. Perhaps the most of them all was a gentle observer who had studied and traveled extensively in China before entering the Indian subcontinent. And the most famous of them all was the Chinese writer Yuan Sang, who, uh, who traveled extensively in China before entering the Indian subcontinent. Being both scholar and sophisticated, he was not given to easy praise. So, as a scholar and sophisticated person, Huan Sang never gave easy praise to anyone. Within India itself, he traversed deserts and climbed mountains, stayed in villages and lived in capitals, practiced in monasteries and studied in universities, and spent time in some royal courts as well. So, when Huan Sang visited India, he traversed deserts, climbed mountains, stayed in villages, and lived in the capitals, practiced in monasteries, and studied in universities also, and spent some time in royal court as well. So, now we will start the questions. So, the first question is, why are the writings of Huan Sang considered important? So, why was the Huan Sang's writings were important? Options are: he spent some time in royal courts. He visited India as a trader. He visited India as a trader and tourist. He traveled to many Asian countries. He was a keen observer. So the correct answer will be he was a keen observer. Next question. Where did Chinese pilgrims commonly visit? So the pilgrims from China, where they go, where they commonly visit. Options are mountains, villages, deserts, the native land of Buddha. So the Chinese pilgrims follows Buddhism, so they visit the native land of Buddha, which is India. Next question. What motivated Huan Sang to travel to India? Options are to study the influence of Buddhism on Hinduism, to spread his religion in India, to undertake pilgrimage and gain knowledge, to study the strong cultural influence in India. So the correct answer will be to undertake pilgrimage and gain knowledge. Next question. In ancient times, which of the following did not visit India? So in ancient times, which of the people did not visited in India? Options are scholars, traders, farmers, tourists. So the correct answer will be farmers. Farmers did not visited India. Next, Huensang did all of the following in India except. So what was the thing that Huensang did not do in India? Options are traveled in deserts, lived in villages, followed the schedule in monasteries, taught in the university. So when Huensang visited India, he traveled the deserts, lived in villages, followed the schedule in monastery, but he did not taught in university. So the correct answer will be the fourth option. So this is it for today's class. We will meet in the next class. If you like this class, then please do like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Thank you. We will meet in the next class.